Nick Coltrain. Des Moines Register published 11:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time, August 19, 2019. Field of Dreams, with the sun setting behind left field, U.S. Sen. Bernie Sanders of Vermont stood on the pitcher's mound at the Field of Dreams on Monday and drew a parallel to his campaign. "Everyone remembers the takeaway from the Kevin Costner movie," he said, "if you build it, they will come." Sanders, who is seeking the Democratic nomination for president, then paraphrased a Nelson Mandela quote that he cited throughout his campaign events Monday: "Everything is impossible until it happens. In making it happen, I'm not just talking about this campaign. I'm talking about transforming America," Sanders said before listing his platforms: healthcare for all, a $15 an hour minimum wage, free tuition, canceling student loan debt, and fighting climate change. "If we have the courage to think big, if we have the courage to take on the greed of the powerful special interests who dominate our economic and political life, if we stand together for a common purpose, we can fulfill that dream." Sanders, an independent who is seeking the Democratic nomination, said. Sanders' team of mostly Iowa campaign staffers ended up falling 14-8 to a team mostly made up of members of Cedar Rapids Leaders Believers Achievers Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to building youth leadership through sports. Sanders knocked in the final run for his side with a base hit. Sanders took the loss in stride, calling it a wonderful way to spend a beautiful evening. The game capped a day of campaigning in Iowa for Sanders that included meeting with labor leaders, holding a similarly themed town hall, a field office rally, and a backyard ice cream social at one of the first homes to host him during his 2015 campaign. Dave Johnson and Jenny Embry, the couple that hosted Sanders, said the May 2015 event drew maybe a couple hundred people. Monday had double that, they estimated, and Academy Award winner Susan Sarandon, too. It was one of several stops Sarandon made with Sanders in Iowa Monday. Embry, in a refrain comment from Sanders himself, remembered when proposals such as a $15 minimum wage were considered impossible. Now, several states and Amazon have bumped their minimum wages to Sanders' preferred baseline. "Being ahead of the curve in politics is painful," Johnson said. A group of friends, all University of Iowa students or recent graduates, left the backyard gathering giddy. "It made me want to cry," Marcus Pixley, the recent graduate, said. "In a good way. He had $22,000 in student loan debt when he graduated with degrees in English and Russian. Stuck in retail work at the moment, it seems insurmountable," he said. As a first-generation college student, he thought a degree would be a ticket upward, even if he didn't expect to make a lot of money. "Sanders' proposal to cancel debt is freeing," he said. "Just the smallest glimmer makes me want to throw in my full support," Pixley said. Not all were convinced by Sanders, though. Seth Dixon, who lives in Galesburg, Illinois, but commutes to a union job in Davenport, didn't take Sanders' answer at a union town hall there Monday morning well. He asked about losing his union health care if Medicare for All, Sanders' signature health care proposal, went into effect. Sanders argued the system would free people from health care costs, and free union negotiators up to bargain for benefits other than health care. Dixon, 24, said he wasn't convinced. He identified himself afterward as a supporter of President Donald Trump after backing Sanders in 2016. The economy and what Dixon described as political violence fueled by left-wing protesters in the Pacific Northwest swayed him, he said. And if both Medicare for All and a $15 an hour minimum wage went into effect, he wondered what would happen to his $20 plus an hour union job. "My employers cover everything," Dixon said after the town hall. "Why do you want to put me on state-run healthcare and raise my taxes?" Nick Coltrain is a politics and data reporter for the Register. Reach him at ncoltrain@registermedia.com or at 515-284-8361. Your subscription makes work like this possible. Subscribe today at DesMoinesRegister.com/deal. Let's block ads. Why?